It was because we almost forgot how that the plan to leapfrog someone was devised, and the knowledge was embedded in metaphors, stories, and codes. It was obvious with the amount of time passing between these events. If we were to survive, someone had to cheat their way forward. It wasn't really cheating. It was simply a usage of natural law based on knowledge that is rarely spoken of today. Knowledge of life cycles, both birth and death, reincarnation, growth of the spirit within the physical form and its connection to the soul, and the memory the soul contains. This person transitioned at a specific age each lifetime. An age that was just before the body and mind had reconnected with the memories embedded in a vibrational frequency of consciousness slightly outside of time and space. Somewhat like a phonograph before a needle is placed upon it to course over bumps in the grooves producing sound. The record was designed to fall upon the slip mat when a certain number of rotations had occurred around the sun. With each transition the record reset, friends and families had also volunteered to carry similar records with instructions to carry out the transitions. Those records often met the needle and played a song before the person's memories had fully returned. And it appeared almost instinctual for the others to hunt down and assist them in transitioning before it was too late and the memory was corrupted. While this was and is strictly forbidden on the physical and spiritual planes, it was mutually agreed upon and sanctioned more or less by the high councils in recognition of its purpose, and was given approval by the higher realms with certain conditions and highly calculated balancing acts to be performed. More on that and more some other time. It's very complex and involved the work of a large mass of beings. A side effect gained by this leapfrogging was the preservation of memories. Very vivid and clear memories with highly discernible details that haven't had the normal amount of time to fade or mix with other vibrational patterns of similar composition. Much like the main data packet record, these memories returned in waves spread out over time. From what I understand, they are divinely timed as to not overload and short-circuit the human vessel, which could easily initiate transition, and has a habit of corrupting the overloaded data if improperly administered. The great Buddha seems to have initiated his own transition in a similar fashion. However, it seems he gorged himself on knowledge deliberately, and probably divinely controlled it in such a way that corruption didn't occur. The person also dove deeply into worldly, spiritual, outer worlds, imaginary, religious, psychic, exoteric, and esoteric knowledge, and nearly met the same fate. They managed to survive with only the loss of my appendix occurring. It was necessary, as a sort of preparation for the record drop. It increased the capacity for memory and learning, allowed an extra sense of calm and knowingness, and seems to have steered any and all interests of conspiracy theory, diabolical plans by mysterious groups, and many other superstitious unknowns away. The record drop was designated for a specific time when the third event was calculated to be occurring. Special credentials, triggers, reminders, and a few miscellaneous material items were passed along through the ages, many of which have returned.